The priest of truth and non-violence, Mahatma Gandhi was a person of many faces. He is known as the father of the nation and is immortalized by this name in the pages of history. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born on 2nd October 1859 in Porbandar, Gujarat. He said that if I accept the bullet courageously with the name of God on my lips, then I will be the true person. After marriage to Kasturba Gandhi, he went to London from September 1888 to June 1891 to study law. He returned to India in 1891 and practiced there till 1893. After that, he went to South Africa in 1893. In May this year, he was thrown out of the first class train on the basis of apartheid policy. This incident had a great impact on his brain and mind. The impact of the train incident on apartheid can be determined as the fact that in 1894 Gandhiji found a Nutter Indian Congress to fight discrimination and help Indian immigrants. Satyagraha started against the injustice of British rule, which was completely a non-violent movement. Mahatma Gandhi led a march from Natal to the Transvaal to empower Indian immigrants in 1918 in order of Satyagraha. The truth is that Mahatma Gandhi went to South Africa for advocacy, but after the train incident, he joined the non-violent struggle for justice in exchange for advocacy. Gandhiji returned to
When Gandhiji returned from South Africa to India, he set about organizing peasants, farmers, and urban laborers to protest against excessive land tax and discrimination. There, he started the Champaran Satyagraha. The Champaran Satyagraha was the first Satyagraha organized by Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi in the year 1917. It was historically an important revolt in India independence movement. It was a farmers' uprising took place in Champaran district of Bihar. The farmers were protesting against having to grow indigo with barely any payment for it. Then he started the Kheda Satyagraha. The Kheda Satyagraha was the third Satyagraha organized by Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi after the Champaran Satyagraha and Ahmedabad mill strike. Gandhiji organized this movement in the Kheda district of Gujarat in the year 1918 during the period of British rule. By this movement, he supported the people of Kheda. The people of Kheda were unable to pay the high taxes levied by the British due to crop failure and plague epidemic.
Hello guys, now I will tell you about one of the biggest movement led by Gandhiji. Its name was Non-Cooperation Movement. Now question comes, how could non-cooperation becomes a mass movement? Gandhiji said that they rule on us because we cooperate with them. So the movement should begin with the surrender of the titles that the government awarded and boycott of civil services like army, police, court, legislative assemblies, schools, and foreign goods. If the government used repression, then a full civil disobedience campaign would be launched. Many people in Congress reluctant to boycott the council elections scheduled for November 1920 and had a fear that the movement might lead to the popular violence. The non-cooperation and Khilafat movement began in January 1921. Various social groups participated in this movement, each with its own specific qualities. All of them responded to the call of Swaraj, but the term meant different things to different peoples. Also, in his famous book Hind Swaraj, Mahatma Gandhi declared that the issues were established in India with the cooperation of Indians and had survived only because of this cooperation. If Indians refused to cooperate, British would collapse in India within a year and Swaraj would come.
Mahatma Gandhi as a social reformer. Indian society suffers from a number of social evils in the past. These social evils stood in the way of our progress. Therefore, many religious and social reformers have from time to time been advocating the eradication of these evils. In the past, great religious men like Mahatma Gandhi exhorted the people to curb all social evils, particularly untouchability and casteism. Gandhiji's urged to curtail untouchability. Untouchability, in its literal sense, when a minority group is segregated from the mainstream by social customs. Gandhiji was not the supporter of untouchability. He was systematically against it since his childhood itself. Terrible complaint towards his love of the people fetched the objects of untouchability early into my life. My mother said, "You should not beat this boy. He is untouchable. Why not?" I inquired back, and from that day, my rebellion begins. Simple entry is that the one non-scholar act that might represent the message of freedom to the untouchables and assure them that they are not outcasted before law. Gandhiji's urge to eradicate oppressive caste system. While the class structure is a solution to the social wood like Varnashram, Varnashrama realizes upon the Hindu sculptures not that the class structure. Kshatriya community was the useful for to protect the people as a fighter. Vaishya was the community and they have the second choice to communal work. Criminal. A Shudra as a result of the labor for rent if society requires labor of third category. In 1930 to 1940, he came across the concluding that the fifth class structure is that the terrible anesthesia of Vernes's system. Earlier popular opinion abolished it, the better. All Hindu ought to volunteer decision themselves as Shudra. The class structure is completely unhealthy and should go. I am understanding it utterly by my endeavor untouchable.
Mahatma is a Sanskrit word meaning great soul. Mahatma is similar to the usage of the modern day word saint. According to some of the authors, it is said that Rabindranath Tagore bestowed the term Mahatma to the name of Gandhiji, as he gave up his career from the barrister and lived a very simple life in order for the welfare of the people and give independence to the India. Rabindranath Tagore bestowed the word Mahatma in front of Gandhiji because of his contribution towards the nation. Also, when the farmers in Bihar in early 1900s had to cultivate indigo on their land of the system, Tankhatiya system, in which tenant peasants have to grow indigo on the 15% of their total land. A year after Gandhiji's arrival in Champaran, Bihar, the Tankhatiya system was abolished from there, and Gandhiji also set up many schools and institutions in order to educate people so that Britishers cannot exploit them. And during this time, it is said that people starting calling Gandhiji as Mahatma Gandhi. Some claim that the word Mahatma was bestowed on Gandhiji by the residents of Gurukul Kangadi in April 1915, while others also say that it was first seen in the document that was named Mahatma by Nautamlal Bhagwanji Mehta, in which he showed the document of Gandhiji and contribution towards the nation in Jaipur, Gujarat, that is still preserved in National Gandhi Museum in New Delhi. This document is said to be the earliest document that shows that the name Mahatma was given by Nautamlal Bhagwanji Mehta to Gandhiji by his document in January 1950.